The big play has him all the way out near midfield for first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Yellow.
Mike 50. Target.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The reception good for 7.
Get nowhere.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field, and end up getting a completion to his big tight end.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
57's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Come on now, let's go.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Fight on these two. 180.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, 80.
So we got man.
It's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good gain there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Mike, 53. Hey, they're scared.
Now Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Double count right here, double count.
So now 1st and 10. Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Some extra space following the display of power.
Oh, good night,
down
baby.
Just
Good
inside
night,
the
baby.
45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go,
Now it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. Got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike. Yellow. Arcelani.
Check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush out right. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Returnable for Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Now, put together some nice plays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. There's Wilson to throw. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They go play fake. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Good job right there.
53. Hey, man.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Mike 54.
Hey, alert.
Keep it out. Check.
Spot that.
Check. Slam.
95.
Check 31.
I'll go special. I'll go.
To throw is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to keep themselves in front of them now. See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Short boot, take it at the 21. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive.
make these babies
We're
cry
under
all the way
20
back home,
seconds to
yo.
go in the half. I guess the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Let's go.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Time for a break.
Let's
We've
go.
hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back
Let's
here.
go,
This will be a
boys. Bring it up.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. They just add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
Let's
might be
go.
made defensively. The big
Let's
start
go.
of the has him at the 45
Watch the
already.
twist.
A little bit
Watch
of
the
space
twist.
there for the first down run, as that's going to give him about
No,
5
no.
yards. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Ooh.
3rd quarter, and you've got the
Let's
lead.
go,
You're
D.
not
Let's
ready to go
D.
into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mike's 56. Crunch time, defense.
There. Hey, easy.
56 right there,
Shy of
56.
midfield. Wilson,
Army.
and he's getting the
Army,
hook up
Army.
to Moore. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Let's go.
9
Let's do
yards
this.
to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check
So
56.
now 1st and
I don't even know why
10 in
this team
Chiefs
showed up.
territory.
Go,
Marshawn
run.
Lynch. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a
Not
yard
today,
to the
baby, not
41.
today.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving
Mike,
up to the next level, because the big fella,
Mike's 5'4".
he just ate
12,
that one
12.
alive, just
Switch
stuffed
12.
it. In fact, before the
Good
game,
touch.
he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, you guys make me look fat.
I can't believe they let you play.
Traffic, and
I
it's
can't believe they even let you
intercepted.
play.
Picked off near the 29. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's get in them holes.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
180.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 51 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Butker now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, then you got to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Go!
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, the hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe the defender gets a hand in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Give 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable second and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14.
53's Mike.
Zebra.
53's Mike. I'm coming after.
Good job right there.
I'm coming after you.
Kill. Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's coming. We got double up.
Shavarius Ward in on the tackle. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, 380. Hey, alert.
Watch 54.
Stay with your man.
Check,
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Woo!
David Moore there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Jefferson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They're giving up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now. They convert there on 4th down. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Tight end right. Hey. 4 down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. They know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadavian Clowney, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Let's go!
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it should take you a long time.
Offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. They'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Okay, baby,
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Will throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Let's
and
go.
He'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Wilson. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds,
Here we go.
trace
Here
their
we go.
histories. You'll find that
Here we
they
go.
were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.